Howdy, folks. Welcome back. We have begun season 2. We're about to go into the training camp, so we got a lot of miscellaneous things to do. We have to set our red shirts, or at least we don't have to, but I like to set red shirts early. Depth chart, set up our training camp, set up our recruiting board. So we're not quite ready to go into the season just yet. Hopefully, we'll play our first game in the next episode. Can't promise anything. We'll see how it goes. I do want to set jersey numbers, but I want to do red shirts first. So let's start with that. Decide who we're going to red shirt. And as usual, we'll just go through it position by position. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. Just see if there's any players who are young and who would be behind players on the depth chart. So here we go. We got Colley and Coburn. We're probably going to compete. Well, no, Coburn's still probably better. Now, you got this guy, Beebe, who's going to be behind the two of them. He's a good candidate for redshirt. Now, again, if they have a high-value playing time, it's something we might want to reconsider. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. All right. Okay, let's see. Running back. Wow. Okay, so we're pretty stacked there. I think we're going to go with Barr, Perea, and Hill. Well, we don't want to take Selby out of the mix either, so I wonder if we might redshirt Hilliard, although he's the fastest. Maybe we should redshirt Perea, just to kind of keep him around, you know? I mean, we played him last year as a backup, but we're so deep at it now. I think I'm going to redshirt Perea and Mize. I'm not even going to check their playing time. 1, 2, 3, that leaves us 5. I think that's good. Yeah, all right. Fullback, not much of a choice there. Tight end. Not one of our strongest positions. I wonder if we might just keep all of them, or I might, just play all of them. But, let's see. Oh, we spent so much time trying to get Thacker, plus my learning to pronounce his name right. I mean, we want to make sure we have a running, a blocking, and a receiving. A blocker and a receiver. So, let's say hands. So we're going to look at Robin. He's already redshirted. Dietrich could be from run blocking. Maybe right. It's kind of in the middle there. Same thing for Schmidt. He could be... Well, I want to have 4 active. So yeah, so we'll leave it at just right. Okay. Wide receiver. Wow. We've already redshirted King. Let's see if there's anyone else. Man, look, our cup runneth over in terms of speed. I wonder if we want to maybe redshirt one of them. I mean, Armio we could redshirt. He values playing time a lot. Is there anyone? Oh, Curtis. Curtis doesn't value playing time a whole lot. I wonder if... are we hurting ourselves too much speed-wise? I don't think so. We can always take him off redshirt later. Let's look at a couple more here. Players that we think will develop. Evans. I don't know if Evans is going to develop. It's only 68 speed, to be honest. I'm not going to do cuts right now, though. We got enough stuff to deal with. Knox, maybe? Knox is a guy we could... Do we have enough guys left? Oh, Knox could he's our number 1 overall, but I mean, when it comes to hand and speed, we still got Armio. Yeah, maybe we don't want to do Knox. All right, maybe let's see Evans. Oh, we already got King. Okay, that'll be enough. Don't want to make this. Guard. We don't need that many, so I'm going to say our starters are probably going to be McCoy and Chapman. We don't have a whole lot of depth here. Oh, and these guys are okay. Those guys are redshirted already anyway. So okay, we'll just leave all of them. Tackle, we'll leave all of them. Center, well, we have a 64 run block and a 58 pass block. 92 strength. I mean, he could develop. Oh wait, yeah. I think Beal's going to be our starter, though. So I think it's another case where, yeah, Elite will keep all of them active. Punter. We don't need to have 2 active punters. Snell was the guy last year, I think. Or was he? Oh, no, they're both redshirt seniors. Okay. Didn't look at that. Same thing for kicker. They both redshirted already. Defensive tackle. Sosa. No, Sosa's our starter. Are you kidding me? Is Tapia? He's a senior. Okay. I think we want to keep 5 and 4 anyway. And we should probably keep 5 defensive ends unless there's someone obvious. Nah. Okay, let's go to linebacker. Ooh, we got a lot of linebackers. Let's see. Let's sort by speed in this case. But with an eye for tackling, I think we're going to have 3 freshman starters. We could take this guy, Bartholomew. We could redshirt him. Who else? Sorry, I had to take care of something there for a moment. Again, a lot of players, not a whole lot of depth. I mean, we may end up cutting a few of these guys to get more. I got to see how many scholarships we have. This will leave us with 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which is not a bad number. Okay, let's not take too long with this. Let's move on to corner. Again, we have a lot of good young corners here. I wonder if we can take one of these guys and save him. Look for someone with high potential and doesn't value playing time. That could be Nestor. Mast. Could be Nestor or Mast. I'm not sure I want to redshirt either one of them, though. Mast, if we did Mast, we still have Seal, Murphy. Okay. The rest I think we'll keep. Now, just a couple more here. Strong safety. Well, 3 of them have redshirted already. It looks like Etheridge is going to be our starter. Oh yeah, he's the transfer we brought in. What about Poe? Poe we could redshirt. Well, playing time values. Well, we'll try it anyway. If he complains, we'll reconsider. Finally, free safety. Zachary Larry, but Larry was our starter last year. But I wonder. I mean, we got better players now. We can't redshirt him. Young and money. We can't. Not Terry. Show me the money. I mean, that would be criminal. All right. Let's redshirt Young. Okay. So all in all, that's 3, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 players. All right, I'll do the jersey numbers offline after this episode. I just don't like to have duplicates and things like that. So, but we won't bother with that now. Let's get the training camp set up. That's the biggest thing. And we have to get. We do have to get our recruiting board set up. Maybe we'll just do those 2, training camp and set up the recruiting board, and that might be our episode. Let's see. Recruit players. Now we're starting fresh here. We have to do first, before we even do that, we have to figure out, what our needs are going to be. Let's go ahead and just go to dashboard, and let's just see. Let's just kind of see who we're going to be short on, on players, right? I mean, it's going to be current minus senior. So we're going to have 5 quarterbacks next year. We'll have 5 running backs. We probably do want a fullback, and let's even say starter. Tight end, we're going to probably want someone to upgrade our position. So we don't need bodies, but wide receiver I think will be fine. Guard, I think we'll be fine. Tackle, we'll only have 1 tackle next year. So yeah, we need probably 3, and I'm betting at least. Let's shoot for 2 starters. I'm not going to look at that now. Guard, we're going to have 5 players. Center, we're going to have 3, and I think we're pretty much set there. We're not going to have any punters and 1 kicker. So let's say 1 of each. Let's try to get 1 of each. 1 punter, 1 kicker. Defensive tackle. Defensive tackle, we're only going to have 2. So absolutely we need 2. We probably want at least one starter in there. I got to look and see, how many of the people coming back are starting quality, and I'm just kind of skipping past that right now. We'll come back to that later. In fact, I'll just leave that blank for now. We'll worry about the number of starters later. Some of them, they're obvious, so that's why I put down. Defensive end, we're only going to have 2, so I'd like to get at least 2 minimum. I'm betting we're going to need at least 1 starter. I think that's reasonable to assume. Linebacker, we got no problems. Corner, we're getting 6 back. I mean, maybe we could use 2. I'm not sure we'll need a starter. Strong safety will have 4. Free safety will have 4. And, of course, we got a lot of red shirts, too. So, because we don't really need that many. We got 23 scholarships, though, so this is going to be very interesting. It reminds me, I also want to do a comparison about our star breakdown, 5-star, 4-star from last year to this year. I'll bet that's improved. Where's our average overall? We were like under 76 last year. 77.3, so there you go. All right, anyway, back to recruiting. With that in mind, I'm going to bring that list up in another window here. And that's what we're going to use. This is going to move this over. That's what we're going to use to kind of build our initial recruiting board. So it looks like the biggest positions we need, at least in terms of bodies, is tackle, defensive end, tackle, defensive end, defensive tackle, and cornerback. So what we're going to do, we'll do this by position. And let's go by recommend. Let's start with recommended. Do we have an email in terms of season expectations? Let's see, 86. We expect to finish 10th overall in our conference, take a record of 500 to meet their expectations. That's about what I have. This year's recruiting class, relative rank. Oh, well, that's for this past year's recruiting class. Usually it gives us like an idea of where we should be recruiting, but okay. Where were we? Okay. We're only building the initial board today. I'm not going to make too much of a deal about, who we're contacting and, the talking points and all that. I'm going to limit this to really making the list, and then we'll go from there. So let's go to recommended players. And see, we're really 3, 2, 1, and 1. Really? No, let's not do that. Let's go to all players. Let's start. Well, we're not going to get a lot of 5 stars. So I think let's just go with some 4 stars. In fact, you know what? Let's go by distance for starters. 1,000 miles? All right, let's just put a bunch of these guys in here. I'm not going to try to go for top 100, but maybe we'll start here, 232. I also got to check to see where our pipeline is. That's another important thing to keep in mind. Our pipeline. Yeah, so we got a New York pipeline now, which is great. So maybe we should look at New York also. Okay, so select. Let's actually look at that. Let's look at New York because there's a lot of players in New York, a lot of guys in New York. Well, not that many actually, but let's take these 3. Let's take this 3-star guy over here. Let's go back to all, and now we'll select distance 500. Colorado, definitely. Let's go these guys here. I should be looking at weight and size, but this guy's George Gallo. He's going to be good. Let's look at some 4-star players. We'll have to go out, zoom out a little bit more. 1,000 miles. Let's bring these guys in. We'll start to push it a little bit in terms of, yeah, okay. I think that's probably enough for tackle. Defensive tackle, defensive end. Let's go to defensive tackle. Not many in terms of the 4 stars here. Let's go to all players. Oh. Let's go to 3 stars within 500 miles. Let's grab these players here. I don't think we don't want to go below 2,000. And then finally, we'll go to New York. Although New York's not going to be within 500 miles. Let me set that. Devontae David, a 3-star. Let's go with that. Same thing for defensive end. Okay, we got a couple guys here we can take. I'm being very quick about this as opposed to last time. I just got to, because I think we're getting the hang of this, right? 1,000 miles. 4-star, these guys here. Some of the low 4 stars I think we can get. And then we got a lot of players here. Let's just add a bunch. We'll narrow this a little bit, 700 miles. Grab the top. We may be overreaching a little bit here, but that's okay. I mean, look, these guys are going to... These are the guys we got to start going after early anyway. So if we start failing these, we can always go and get... These guys are going to be late to get offers anyway. So don't worry about that one too much. So that's defensive tackle. We did defensive... Did we do defensive tackle? We did defensive tackle. Last one is corner. Oh, and punter. Let's do punter kicker as well. So corner, let's see. These are higher rated 3 stars. I mean, we have other pipeline states than New York, I know, but I'm trying to keep it a little bit quick here. And they're going to be the biggest. I mean, Delaware's another one, but I don't think we're going to find too many. So there we go. Let's get this guy's 1,100, but 1,100 ranked, but what the heck? Only 1 4-star? I think this guy could be in our region. Am I missing something here? We seem to be getting small lists. Let's take some of the lower 4 stars here. Now switch back to 3-star. Go to maybe distance 500, 700. Grab a couple more here. All right. Last but not, we'll do. Oh, we got punter and kicker. Let's just go all 3 stars. There's really not going to be a whole lot more. Kicker. Let's maybe go in the top 1,500. Let's say. Okay, I think that. All right. We got 54 targets. That's not bad. Not a bad number to start with. So let's go back. All positions. Let's just reset everything here. And targets. So there's our initial target list. Is there a position I missed? Oh, fullback and tight end. You know what? Let's go ahead. Might as well put those on too. Fullback. I don't like this. Recommended players. They're really, really conservative with this. Let's go select distance. It's narrow, just to narrow this down, right? There we go. And we got to scout them too. I mean, you know, a few more here within 1,000 range. Okay. Texas. These guys are a little farther away. And what was the last one? Tight end. So we're going to end up with more than 54. Obviously, we got 64 targets. We're trying to improve this a little bit. There doesn't seem to be a big selection here, so let's just start here. Okay, that's 74 targets. So what we're going to do now is, again, like I said, we're going to reset this. All positions, targets. And who's going to be, we can only do initial, we can interview everyone, but we can only do initial contacts on 50. So let's limit that to our key positions. So tackle, defensive tackle, and defensive end. So contact here. And then if we have left over, we'll go for some of the higher, oh, I didn't even look. We have some interest in some of these guys. So let's, I forgot to even look at that. Okay. Oh, in corner. Jeez, I don't know how many we have left here. How many? Maybe some of these upper players we'll save these by going to phone call instead. Well, if we run out, oh, we'll have enough. Good. All right, we'll do the interviews. Got to do those. Maybe I'll do these offline. I'll do the rest of the interviews, and do the initial talking points. Where I'm just going to do the auto-assigned talking points. So we'll do that offline. So we don't need to take time with that right now. Okay, but that's our initial board. 23 scholarships. That's a lot. I mean, we could make a real splash there. All right, where to next? Oh, let me put jersey numbers. We'll do all those offline. Jersey numbers, talking points. I'm only setting up the. All I'm going to be doing is just going down this list and checking, setting auto assigning the talking points. Actually, before we move on from this, let me just take a look at who we have initial interest in. We got this guy here, James Grubb. We got mild interest, and he's 387 ranked. So I think we ought to pay some attention to him. What do you think? We'll do phone call right away. Same thing for Sebastian Lopez. Is this another one where we'll get initial attributes? No, we won't. Not for Grubb either. All right, well, that's it. We have Cool for some of these guys. I'll make sure we contact him. Maybe we should do home. I don't know. I said we weren't gonna worry about that yet, but it's an important position. I'll just do for these 5. Okay. Training camp. Let's set up our training camp. It should be easier than last year because we already have, remember all these schedules we made last time? We still have them. So I keep thinking I want to put in 1 or 2 more. But let's get started with this. So let's see how we're going to do this. I think we're just going to repeat the stuff we did last time. We already got the quarterback training. So highlight the quarterbacks. Assign selected. Linemen. I'm not going to be as particular about it this time. Just select all the linemen. Select. Skill position. A skill position. Yeah, I mean, you can put tight ends. What I really mean is wide receivers, linebackers, and defensive backs. I know skill position is, and running backs. I guess you could put tight ends in there too. Athletic. Well, tight end we might want more physical training, so we'll keep tight end in general, I guess. But all of this, wide receiver, corner, linebacker, because it's based on speed. That's why. So we'll just go down here. Oh, we didn't do linemen. Oh, you know what? A lot of these they still have their trainings from last time. We don't even need to switch all of them. I had some of these on IQ when I figured they needed more intelligence, and some of those we may actually leave. Actually, no, this guy corner. I think I'll leave him. If they needed more, no, I think speed's more important than linebacker. For the safety, I think unless they have very poor speed, I think I do want to leave them. Let's see. I'll keep them on IQ unless they have really poor speed. How about that? Okay, that's for that. I think we have position or skill position. Oh, I wanted to put another one for kickers. Why would I need one for kickers? Well, I'll tell you why. Because kickers really, it's really all position skill, isn't it? Position training, we don't need to worry about too much. Game tape. You can go up to 8. Plus 8, 12. Oh, this is still only 20. We can put 2 more. All right, we'll put 5, 5. Game tape we don't have to worry about. So that's 9, 14, 22. That's all good. Yeah. Assign selected. Okay. Now we do have. Do we have any? Oh, I keep forgetting to do this. I'm not going to bother with the HC focus. I don't know. Maybe I will. I want to see if we have any workaholics. Let's go to personalities or bio. That would be. I don't even know if we have any. Let's see. Anyone who we can give. Oh, okay. Yeah, look at that. Basically, Montgomery the punter. Okay. Montgomery, Gibbs. Oh, we got a few here. Maybe I should write these down, huh? No. Yeah, Montgomery the punter. Gibbs, cornerback. Well, look at here. There's several types of workaholic. There's an enthusiastic and an eccentric one. Frantic Workaholic, which is interesting. That's guard. That's the good guard. Good the guard. Let's see. Can't really alphabetize these because there's a lot of different types of workaholics, but I think we got all of them. It's just those three. It was still worth it. Okay, so we're going to go to Montgomery. I think, although the punter, I think we'll leave. Yeah, I'm not going to change. Gibbs. Gibbs, who's the corner. Actually, wait, let's make the workaholic schedule first, huh? I'm going to give these guys 24 points. What do we do with default? Default is 666. I will probably add one more for positional. There's a. You know what? Because I was going to say the guard could use the extra in physical. The corner could use the X's and athletic. Maybe we'll just do athletic for both, or we'll do 7. 7, or we could do 8, 10. Yeah, let's do 8. Let's do that because I can't decide which one. So it'll be Gibbs and Good, who will get this one. Oh no, not I didn't mean to. That's the wrong one. Gibbs and Good. We're going to give them the workaholic treatment. And as for, is there anyone else obvious? Oh, we want to do position changes. We made a few of those. And yeah, so I think for these two, we want to work on position. I can give them the kickers because that's not gonna. I'll tell you what, we want to put them on physical. I don't think we need to give them any special training for skill. I think that'll come up. That's just part of it. The whole training program. There's nothing here that will bring up their position skill. Not positional drills doesn't really do it. Otherwise, I'd just give them the kicker schedule. But I think this will be good. We don't have too many left on the default schedule. That's okay. There's a defensive end on the default schedule. Lineman. Okay, I think we'll leave it at that. We could probably do just kind of an initial depth chart. This is gonna the ratings could change after training camp, so I'm just gonna have the coach set initial, default, and backup. Coburn, I think we'll leave Coburn at starter. Hilliard, Lloyd Barr. I wonder if let's take a closer look. You know what? Actually, no. We won't worry. We won't edit this now because this is going to change. We're going to revisit this after training camp. So we'll just kind of leave that as it is. So I wonder if we should just run the training camps. Why do we do that? We got some time left over. I try to think if there's anything else we need to do in particular. We've done all the position changes. We've done the red shirts. I'll do the number changes next time. And I'll do the, let's see. I don't think we need to do anything more with the recruiting before then. So yes, let's run the training camps. Why not? And, we saw I got gain of someone 37. I think it's one of ours now. This is a guy from Central Michigan. Man, this guy really flew. Look at this. Wow. Central Michigan, I'm jealous. Okay, well, let's take a look at ours, see how well ours did. Let's see. Victor Fisher was the best one. He had a gain of 16 points total. That means like 16 is increases in the position scales added up to 16. Let's see. Run block, 63 to 68. Pass block, 74 to 78. Very nice. Endurance is up. Okay. I like that. Let's see. We didn't have anyone with losses. That's good. Who else did what? Selby. He was our starting running back last year, and he looks like he's continuing to improve. He's a senior now. Okay, well, it's now or never, I guess. Let's see. Since we brought him in, since last year, right? He's gone from 71 to 73 strength. Speed is held steady. That's not too surprising. Intelligence has gone up. Endurance has gone up. Run blocking has gone up. I mean, not bad overall. Let's see. Who else? Armio, because he's a freshman. He went up 7. Let's see. What was his thing? 1 in agility. 2 in strength. Okay. Wayne Clark. He's our only fullback. 3 in endurance, pass block. I mean, he's okay. He's an okay run blocker to begin with, but yeah, I wish we had gotten more fullbacks. We kind of neglected that in last year's recruiting process. But let's just see. Anyone in particular we're looking for? Did Coburn? What did Coburn do? Only 3. That's a little concerning. Oh, he went down in some. No, well, okay. The decrease was before. So he went up in whatever this. I think he went up in accuracy. Looks like it. Okay, he gained 3 in accuracy. Only 3 points, but they were all in accuracy. So that's important. And so he's going to go up in overall rating too. So that's not bad. Okay. Anyone else? We had a strong safety that we brought in. Can't sort by position here. Etheridge. That's what I was looking for. Okay, 3 for endurance. Nothing really special there. Okay. So that's it for that. So I think what we'll do, we'll finish off the episode with going through, with fine-tuning our depth chart. And then we got very little to do. I mean, before playing our first game, I'll want to take another look at. Well, we want to finish the recruiting first. We want to get back to recruiting, but we'll do that next time. And what was the other thing? Oh, game plan. We'll kind of tinker with that a little bit. But yeah, so that's what we're going to finish up with. We're going to finish our depth chart. At least the starting ones. I'll do the backup ones offline. Okay, so Coburn. Yeah, all right. Let's look at our running backs. Do we want to put Selby in 3rd string? Yeah, maybe. Barr. I think we'll do Barr. Except, well, yeah, Perea is a big drop in terms of speed. We'll put Barr first, then Selby, then Perea. So Barr, Selby, Perea. Oh, Perea, we're redshirting. Okay, who's the other guy who's in here? Hilliard? Do Hilliard. Hilliard's pretty good, too. All right. Fullback, Wayne Clark. I'm not even going to bother with the backup positions. Let's go right to wide receiver. So, we got a lot more options. Weaver's the fastest, but his hands are not very good. Oh, he must have gained in training camp. Yeah, his speed went up to 91. Unfortunately, he still can't catch. I don't know. I mean, we could put him as a backup anyway, but no, I think we're gonna go with Armio, then Van Hoos, and then Knox. He's our best hands guy. Armio, Van Hoos, and Knox. So Knox is going to be... Oh, wait. No, who's our 4th guy? Curtis? We'll go with Evans. Not great speed, but good hands. Yeah, so, I mean, we're still not great in terms of depth, but we're certainly improved. So we'll go Evans. Or are we... Oh. Okay, we'll go Banks. And then we'll put in Knox down here. And put Banks in over here. Then we just got to fill in these last... Stacy, Tran. Okay. tight end. So I'm really going to want hands, but I also want run blocking. So you know what? Let's put our blocking tight end first. No, I'll go Robbins and Dietrich. And then we'll do Thacker. Why is Thacker in its second? Like, you know what? Yeah, Thacker's a disappointment. A little bit. All right. We'll do Dietrich. Oh, we got Dietrich. We'll go with Wright next. We'll go with Wright next at both. Actually, no. We'll do Dietrich second over here. Then we'll go Wright. Oh, we'll do Schmidt after that. Okay, I guess we're redshirting Wright. Yeah. Oh. Oh no. Oh, you know what? Let's actually remove redshirt. We'll go with Wright here. Right, and then Schmidt. Okay, there we go. All right, last but not least, offensive line. So let's go with tackle here. Probably going to look at Warren on the left. And we want to be a run team. I'm going to probably put Cooper on the right. Fisher or Cooper? And I'll go with Fisher on the right. Yeah. Fisher, Warren, and then we'll go with Cooper second, and then it'll be Willingham third. Okay. Guard. I think we decided it would be. Well, it's gonna be McCoy and Chapman. Why did you put Cook here? Nah, I'll go with McCoy. We'll put Cook at the second. Put Cook at the second spot here. Knowlton as good as any for third. Okay, so when we go to center, I think it's going to be Beal, almost certainly. Yeah, so we'll keep what we have here. Okay, that's offense. Now defense. We'll go to defensive tackle. I think that we decided a long time ago, didn't we? Sosa and Locke. Yeah, Sosa, big guy here. Locke, another big guy. Yeah. Sosa and Locke. Tapia, Curtis. Yeah, sounds good. All right, defensive end. So I want to look at, well, we'll start by overall. We do want to look at speed. Yeah, I think it's going to be Bradley and Wheeler. Why do they have Goodwin and Weiss? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Are they better tacklers? Oh, strength. Oh, yeah, that is important. But I still think I want Brad. Well, yeah, let's put, I'll tell you what. I'll put the speed guy at right end. So we'll put Bradley and then Wheeler at right. That's how we compromise here. We'll put Bradley and then Wheeler at right. And then we'll put Weiss and Goodwin at left. Put Weiss and then Goodwin at left. We'll leave Bradley over here. Bradley will be good. Yeah, I think we're definitely going to have a use for Bradley. He's highest overall, but overall doesn't mean as much. All right, so let's go to linebacker. So I think we'll put in, let's see, tackler. I think we'll put in Powell and then Roque and Hill. So we'll put Powell here. We'll put Roque and Hill. Linebackers are toughest because you got so many combinations. Oh, did we redshirt Hill? Okay, it's okay. We'll go with Bollinger. Richard Bollinger too? Alexander? Okay, fine. But I don't want to go all the way. Man, no. Alexander's not bad. So we can go with Roque. Oh no, Powell. We didn't use Powell. Oh, we used Powell. Who's our second middle linebacker? We can go with Rogers. Okay. Put Rogers over here. Got the backup guy inside. I don't know why we put a safety there. Okay, so I'm not going to put strong safety at line. What are they thinking here? I think we can put Hill in over here. Oh, wait. Okay. Roke. Well, Roke we have up there. Lyra. Put in Lyra over here. Lewis Lyra. And then from that point on, Bollinger. It may seem like, why are you putting higher overall guys lower down? I mean, that overall doesn't tell you everything. Okay, I think this will suffice for now. We'll take another look later. But I think we got a good. Oh, we didn't look at safety yet. Okay, almost there. Let's go with strong safety. And I mean, definitely Etheridge. We'll go with Poe next, because he's got the intelligence rating. Etheridge, Poe, and then Barber. Poe is redshirt. Okay, and we'll go with you. All right, free safety. We'll come back to corners. It's got to be Terry Money. It's got to be Show Me the Money. We'll put Young, and then Larry. We should put Larry second. I can't justify that. Yeah, Young, then Larry. We'll find another place for Larry. I think we'll find a place for him. Oh, did we redshirt Young? I don't see Young in here. Okay, we'll put Larry in there. Third, I guess we'll put you? Kitchens? Okay. Last but not least, corner. That's going to be, let's see. Put Mast and Nestor. I'm going to put Miller. I'm not going to put Miller in there. We'll put Mast and Nestor. And then we'll put Miller third. Are we redshirting fast? Really? Okay. I think we could do that. We'll go Nestor, then Seal. No, we'll go Seal, Murphy, and then Nestor. Or Nestor, Seal. Oh, no. No, Murphy. Sorry. Yeah, Murphy, then Seal. Still got to work on depth. Or maybe I can unredshirt some of these guys, too. If it comes to that. If we get injuries, we'll have to do that. Where is Seal? There he is. Okay. The fourth. Go with Dugas? Go with Dugas. Okay. And the rest of these, I'll tell you, we'll put Seal and Dugas here. We'll put Seal and Dugas here. And then, who's left? Miller? Miller. Monroe. Yeah, why not? And there we have it. That'll do for now, but we'll kind of revisit this as the season goes along, but I think this will be good for now. Okay, so that is it for now. We've gone through, we're almost ready to begin the regular season. We just got a few game plans, jersey stuff to look at next time, but hopefully we'll be able to start our season number 2 next time. All right, thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.